Tesseract, Sonder, 7 tracks, 36 minutes, the 4th studio album from the UK 5-piece, released April 2018 via K-Scope, produced by Aidan O'Brien and the band, recorded at 4D Sound and Celestial Sound in the UK and US. 3 promo tracks have been released in Smile, Luminary and King, taking the album to number 198 in the US, number 62 in the UK, and number 47 here in Australia, so it's charted highest here. This is the band's first release consecutively with the same vocalist, and also their shortest album to date. Go for it.
Cool. Now, anyone that saw my Perfect Circle review, this was the album I listened to straight after that.
Yes.
And
it was a good antidote, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a welcome relief. I felt so much better. I felt like someone from one of those indigestion ads. Anyway, that was the after.
Mine.
This is heavy, this is clever, and this is powerful stuff. This is really good. Really heavily layered and atmospheric again, but without being overdone. In no way, it gets so overblown that it's annoying to listen to. It all just sits there really well. The bass really drives this along.
Yeah, it does.
Which is kind of unusual, because I've gone with a sort of a thumping, fuzzy kind of bass, but it's almost the lead instrument on a lot of tracks.
Yeah, and it works well.
It works beautifully. I really, really dug it. I thought it was cool. With the guitars down a bit, it gave the bass the opportunity to take the front seat.
But there were songs when it actually cut through with the lead riff of the song.
Yeah, it was so good. I really, really enjoyed it. It was because it was an unusual listen in that regard, but really pleasing to the ear, or certainly mine.
Bit of prog about it.
Yeah, exactly. Great vocal performance, which is outstanding, I thought. Really, really good. A lot of production again, but not overdone. I think everything sits really well. It never took me away from the song, or maybe thought I'm listening to too many party tricks, which is something that can bother me from time to time. I haven't really been over this band before, but this is a really cool album. I'll be going back and checking out everything else because I thought it was great. I gave it 8 out of 10. The highlights were Luminary, Juno, and Smile.
Nice. I think I crossed over on those favourites, but the last album, Polaris, is pretty good. We did review that on the show years ago. This is melodic heavy rock with some prog touches, my first opening line on this one. The production's pretty damn good. I love the space, depth and panning on this. It's really artfully done, and it's intriguing as opposed to distracting, which is what you're talking about. There's some real weight to this. It's a heavy listen in the true sense of the word. Not the frantic riff-driven kind of heavy, but this has that weight to it in the style and the tones, and I like that kind of weight. This is, everyone talks about the Black Album, Metallica, but the Sad But True, the heaviness of the... Okay. That weight that goes with that riff. It's not the fastest or the heaviest riff in that sense, but it's ballsy, it's deep, it's dark, it's a brooding heaviness, and that's what this one has. No songs like Sad But True on this, but it's just that vibe, that feel of just, it's dark and it's heavy in that weight sense. There's a lot of beauty in this too, though. Some genuine menace as well, and I love how the vocals are really pristine but can switch over to that raw emotion, that almost roaring sound really well. Production is really captured and presented that well. It adds to the atmosphere of the album without cutting through and becoming painful. Like when the screaming side of the vocal kicks in, it's really artfully done, and I really enjoyed that aspect of it. I like the layering of this. It's got lots going on vocally and instrumentation wise, heaps in here to get stuck into, but it's mixed so well. And like you're saying, it's not distracting, it's not party tricks, it's just one big part of the whole thing. If you want a heavy atmospheric listen, then this is one to check out for sure. And I like the album flow, great mix of short and long songs that really blend together well. That said, there is always a clear line where one song begins and the next one, or one song ends and the next one begins. Just that's well done. Great use of rhythm to break things up, I thought as well. They didn't sit in the one pocket for too long. They used rhythm to break it up. It's really polished stuff, and I love how the riffs can be taken by either the guitar or the bass. They alternate with each other on who's got the lead. The epic track, Beneath My Skin or Mirror Image, goes for over 11 minutes and is really well done. If you wanted one song to sum up the album, that'd be the one to go to. In my thought process, I'm not going to say my opinion because we've been paranoid about that now.
I said it before.
Yes, you did say that before. I did stop myself as well because of you. Fuck you.
I know.
There's nothing terribly new about it, but they've done a really good job, and it makes me want to go back over their catalogue again. We did review Polaris, and that went well, but this makes me want to dig deeper into their catalogue, which is well done. Good on them for making me want to go back and check out their other stuff.
Yeah, agreed.
It's heavy rock with just the right amount of prog to keep it interesting, but also extremely accessible. It's not distracting or hard to get into. It's not a Frank Zappa thing. This is it's anyone can listen to this. I reckon it'd be great live as well. Some nice meaning-laden lyrics, great little soundscape moments. It's just something special here and there in this one. And the length and the order is just right. Easy to spin and repeat. Definitely want to check it out. I gave it an 8 out of 10. I picked Juno, King and Smile. So check it out for yourselves and let us know what you think.
Speak.